Hey everybody, it's Mike Power here, founder of the DJ Disclosure. And look, in this video I'm going to talk about how to deal with rejection as a DJ, as a music producer, as anybody. Look, it doesn't really get enough attention as it should. A lot of people fear rejection, and I believe it's because we don't really understand it that much. But really, in order to climb the ladder of success, get to where you want to go in the music industry or anywhere in life, you need to really embrace it and learn to overcome it in order to grow and get to where you want to go. So look, rejection sucks. Nobody likes being told no, being ignored. And the thing is, especially when you're asking for a DJ gig, you might be sending your music to a record label, and you might be even wanting to get a favour off someone or participate in a group. Whatever it is, nobody likes being told no. And the thing is, we can all fear rejection and avoid it because we don't like it and we don't really also understand it, and we therefore have a tendency to interpret it in a negative manner. And I believe so because when we were a lot younger, as children especially, we used to get told no a lot when we were kids, and therefore we've adopted this model of reality as a bad experience. Being told no necessarily means bad, when it's not necessarily the case. I mean, we've just really, I guess you could say, automatically, when we're told no, that we sort of get too personal about it, and that's what I'm getting at there. But in order to really, I guess you could say, deal with rejection, we have to learn to basically embrace it, but more so develop the courage in order to push through it. And the key thing is to not take it personally, because what I want to mention is when we do take it personally, we think that no means that our music's not good enough or we are not enough, and therefore we get really down in the dumps. And it's not really something to adopt from it. It's more to adopt a learning experience, because a lot of rejection in most cases is a form of bad communication. So look, don't get me wrong, there can be arseholes out there. There can be people that don't respond to emails. There can be people that are not interested in what you have to offer, but that doesn't necessarily mean it's a bad thing. It just means that there might be an availability for you. Your music might be up to skill level just yet, but that doesn't mean that you're a bad producer or a bad DJ. It just means that it's not the right time. And it's a good thing to take it on board as feedback and as learning, as a learning tool that you need to grow and develop a little bit more. And as I said, there are going to be arseholes and people that will reject you and might take advantage of you, but you got to learn to go through the process, because it is a game. And in order to go through that, you'll then learn from the experience not to deal with arseholes and people in the music industry that are like this. So the next real thing I want to talk about is to really realize that it is a numbers game and you have to play the game. And it all comes down to the law of averages. And I've had a life coach, and he used to tell me that around about every 1 out of 10 email responses that will be successful and people will take interest in what you have to say if those emails are being read. And I find it pretty relevant to attempting to ask a lot of things off people as well, that there's going to be a certain amount of times that you're going to have to attempt something, and you're going to get told no quite often, and you have to learn to deal with that. But the thing is, with a lot of rejection means that you're also pushing the boundaries too, and you're asking a lot of people for advice or whatever it is. And that's a good thing. A lot of rejection is good because you'll learn to, well, I guess you could say it means that you're pushing past your comfort zone and you're at least trying. And a lot of people don't try as often as they should. And when they do get rejected once or twice, they then give up. So look, the key is it's a numbers game. So it might take 10 attempts for you to be successful one time out of those 10. And look, as I've briefly mentioned, look, don't let the rejection define you, because don't be too attached to the outcome of what it is, and don't let other people define your self-worth, because at the end of the day, I see a lot of DJs and music producers that whenever they write music and they send it out, or someone listens to their music and they get bad feedback or whatever it is, they just take it too personally. And I used to do this myself. Whenever I wrote a crap song, I'd be like, oh my God, I'm a shit producer, or whatever it is. And it just doesn't get you anywhere. It's just, it doesn't define you, and it's going to stunt your growth. So your music ability is really not defined necessarily by your self-worth, I guess you could say. So just take note of that. So look, I hope you got a lot of value out of this video, and feel free to comment below or share, and I look forward to seeing you in another video. Cheers, see ya.